The Princeton Review is out with its annual ranking of colleges. This year's guide covers everything from best classroom to best party school. And joining us now is the author, Robert Franick. Robert, good to see you.
Good to be here. Thanks for having me.
You know what kind of data does the Princeton Review use to get these rankings?
It's a good question, and I'm glad that you brought it up. We reached out to 120,000 students this year to find out the information that goes into Best 368. So we went to whom we would consider college experts, students in college classroom seats, and asked them tough questions about their experiences inside the classroom as well as outside the classroom.
We're going to get into these rankings in just a moment,
Sure.
But you look at this book, we've got it back here. It looks like the Manhattan phone book.
Exactly.
What's the best way for students to use this book as a tool?
I think the best way is really to find the right fit school for them. Princeton Review has been helping students raise their SAT scores and their ACT scores for a long time, but we don't want to fail kids after that. We want to make sure that they're finding the right fit school for them. So finding out, what the classroom experiences are.
Sure.
Are their professors good teachers? Is there great diversity on campus? All of those things are answered in the book.
62 categories?
62 top 20 ranking lists, exactly.
Okay, here you mentioned this, the top classroom experiences, this according to the Princeton Review. Stanford University, Reed College, Pomona College, Wabash College, Mount Holyoke College. What do these schools have in common?
Well, one, an engaging classroom experience. So we asked students what the professors were like. Were they accessible inside the classroom, outside the classroom? Did they encourage class discussion? What were the facilities like? And did students actually show up to class? So, those are the things that we looked at for the best overall classroom experience.
Here's something that's very important for students. What are the best dorms?
The best dorms. Yeah, and so number one on that list is Loyola College in Maryland. A wonderful school. Frank W. Olin is also on the list, some exceptional schools there. Smith, Scripps, and Bryn Mawr are also three women's colleges and exceptional when it comes to residence halls.
What are we talking about? Best meals in the dorms? Are there plasma TVs in all the rooms
it's good. Just talking about connectivity overall. Are they hooked up for wireless? Can they get food in their classroom? Lots of focus are focusing on living learning communities. So are there faculty members in a residence hall? Will they have classroom space in that residence hall? So it's affiliated living and some great quality of life for kids.
Here's a question a lot of students are going to be asking. Perhaps they shouldn't.
Yes.
But what are the best party schools?
Yes.
University of Florida, University of Mississippi, Penn State, West Virginia University, and Ohio University. Okay, did you have to go to each school and party with all the students?
It's
Robert,
a good question. No, I didn't. But we reached out through our website, princetonreview.com, to those 120,000 students, and we asked them their experiences, again, inside the classroom, but then outside the classroom. We looked at overall beer consumption on campus, alcohol, drug consumption on campus, hours spent outside of the classroom studying, and then popularity of fraternities and sororities to come up with that ranking list.
Arrest rates, anything like that?
Yeah.
Come into play when you did this?
No. But we did want to find out what students were experiencing when it comes to social life, because we know that college is going to be their home as well as a place that they're going to study. So if there's an unapologetically active social scene, we want to make sure that students are prepared with that information.
For those of us who went to college years ago and now have kids in college,
yes.
A lot of us are wondering, what is the college experience like now as opposed to when many of us went to school 20, 30 years ago?
I think the quality of life is simply different. Students are focusing on experiential learning, so that can they get an internship their first or second year and looking at schools. Students are focused on environmental sustainability. We have a new Green Colleges rating in the book, which focuses on environmental studies inside the classroom, as well as the responsibility of the university overall when it comes to green initiatives.
In your research, since you did all this research, what was the most surprising thing that you found?
I think that, again, sort of this union of folks around green and sustainability is something that's really surprising. I think the second thing is students are very focused on the practical liberal arts and thinking about how they can use their psychology degree and get into either an exceptional graduate school or a really good first-time career. And I think Princeton Review is answering those questions in the book as well as through our career information and certainly through testing.
Okay, Robert Franick, good stuff.
Good to be here. Thanks so much.
Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
And to look at several of these lists and get much more information from Princeton Review, you can go to our website, earlyshow.cbsnews.com.